Here are 10 mistakes every noob makes. Small disclaimer. You will not find teabagging, rage quitting or camping on this list. Mainly because I feel those are a problem with the shooter genre in general, and I've tried to keep this list as specific to The Last of Us as I can. Also, these are mistakes that every player makes, but
I'll fix you.
Number 10, stealing executions. Some of you are probably thinking, that ain't a thing. What are you talking about? We're all just trying to kill people. While others of you are going, yes, yes. I hate when this happens. I worked so hard to down a guy, maybe two guys, maybe three. I downed the whole team, and then Johnny-come-latelys, who didn't even help, come in and just take the execution. It's annoying. Why do they do that? And let's get things straight. I'm not talking at I'm shooting at a guy, you're shooting at a guy, one of us gets down, one of us gets the execution. I'm talking you down everyone and I walk in and execute them. You're going to be pissed off. But here is a more tactical explanation as to why stealing executions should probably be avoided, or you should at least think about what you're doing. Here I down someone with a bomb, and I let him crawl. I just let him crawl. Why? I get his teammate incapacitated with the revive, and I finish him off. So all I'm saying is, before you walk in there being the warrior that is able to kill the many crawling men, just think about what your teammates who down them are doing before you run in there. Number 9, sprinting. Here we are on the dam. I shoot a guy. He runs down the bridge. I see him running. He keeps running. I see him. And I shoot him. Sprinting gives away your position on the mini-map. Watch the mini-map. Right now. Watch it. That red dot just sprinted in there. The red dot is an enemy team. I look on the thing, I see him, and then boom. Game over. Not game over, but like he's dead. Number 8, no retreat. Now, sometimes you get yourself in a situation where you're in a bottleneck and people are just running through the bottleneck for some reason, and you're just destroying them, one after the other. You lost a bit of health, but like, you could continue doing that. I could continue shooting people. It'd only take one shot to down me, which is why I've decided to retreat, run away, get health. It says it on the card in the loading screen, if you bother to read it. It's okay to retreat. You don't have to stand there and shoot until you run out of bullets and health. You can run away, get health, which is what I did, which led to us winning the round because I decided not to die in the same place. Number 7, sprinting. I know what you're thinking, but that's gross. I don't know what else you're thinking. You've said that one already. I'm pretty sure that was 9, bruh. And you're right, it was. But sprinting happens a lot in this game, so here it is again. That guy did not make the mistake of sprinting. I just have strategists on. But here is a good example of someone not sprinting. Not that guy injuring himself. This guy coming out. Boom, didn't know he was there. Had to react. Don't sprint. Number 6, not reviving. Survivors and supply raid. Live objective-based games. The team with the most lives at the end wins. Or if you run out, you lose. So keeping people alive would appear to be one of the objectives. But not everyone does it. As in this example where these two guys were fighting together, one guy went down next to the other one, and instead of reviving him, he just sprinted off to something. I don't know what he went to do. But it's not a thankless chore reviving. You get 100 parts for doing it. It's quite a fair bit. So once everyone's downed, or you can find a safe place to do it, revive. You get parts for it. Number 5, sprinting. We get it. No. No, you don't. Look. I already know where this whole team is. And I've just spawned in. Half the battle of this game is knowing where the other team is. That's why getting shivved is so goddamn frustrating. You feel like, I should have known that guy was there.
Tourist down.
But I see people sprinting all the time, high level people, and they're destroying us. Yeah, that's called spawn trapping. That's something a bit different. They are literally running from end to end, killing you at your spawn, keeping you away from boxes and whatnot. That's different. You'll learn that later on. That's an advanced class. Let's just keep to not sprinting. Number 4, bomb. Tripping. I'm at the top floor. My teammates at the bottom floor. I see a bomb in that doorway. I check for enemies. And then I try to set it off without using any ammo, but I'm not very good at that. I get rid of my bomb. Teammate doesn't see his bomb.
Keep breathing, I got this.
And thus carnage ensues. Look at the top of the screen. 2 guys just went down on 1 bomb. Did you miss it? Here's an action replay. I'm just kidding. It's the same 2 guys like 30 seconds later. It's funny because bomb falling over and tripping. I already said tripping, why don't we go with tripping? Is avoidable. You just go into listen mode. Bang! Oh, I thought it was on the other side of the door in listen mode. But listen mode. Particularly if you're playing against people who use a lot of bombs. Also, keep track of what bombs you've put down and stay the fuck away from them. I make the mistake of not doing this, and he sets off my bomb and I... Number 3, sprinting. But more specifically this time, when you spawn an interrogation or supply raid in the middle of a game, do not sprint out of spawn. As a joke, sometimes The Last of Us likes to spawn you within 20 yards of enemy teammates. So just don't give away your position first. Number 2, panic brawling. What are you... What is panic brawling, I hear you say? Good question, Jimmy. Panic brawling is this. When you walk around a corner and you bump into an enemy teammate, and instead of shooting, he brings his fists to a gunfight. Now, I know this is a reactionary thing, but your first reaction should always be gun. This guy used gun. But this guy
that was my last shot.
Does not. And then there's this guy.
That one sure is dead.
Bring your gun to the gunfight is the message for this one, okay? Gun, gunfight. Thank you. Number 1, special executions. Now I love specialing. I like this one. Bang, bang, bang. Right in the face. Yeah. And this one. Bow to the face. Nice. And this one. Bang, bang, bang in the face again. Oh, so brutal. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That one's dead.
What was I talking about again? Oh, yeah. Special executions. They're all fun and good. But save them for when everyone on the enemy team is dead or on the other side of the map or something.
Down one turret.
There's no point in dying for an execution. You leave yourself completely opened while specialing. It's simply not worth giving up one for one. When even the satisfaction part of the execution is cancelled because you die while doing it. And that brings us to the end of the list. If you know someone who could use this list, please share it with them. And also, if you've learnt something, give us a like.